Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Podcast Interview. I'm your host, Vanessa Gozo, and for today, since we are facing this global crisis called COVID-19, we're going to talk about physical activities in the new normal. I will interview a PE teacher and ask him questions that will draw him to his philosophical beliefs on physical activities in the new normal. To start, let's welcome our guest, Mr. Mike Francis Polistico, a physical education teacher in Upurpio Pudo National High School. Hi sir, good day. Thank you for joining me here. Without further ado, let's start the interview. What is your philosophy in life?
Do your best and God will do the rest.
What is your philosophy of teaching?
As an educator, you need to build relationship with your student based on a mutual respect and trust and set a tone for a classroom.
How important is it to have physical education subject in school?
It gives the student knowledge on how to value a healthy lifestyle.
New normal, new system. Does it affect you as a PE teacher?
Yes, in the way that you can not have a face-to-face interaction or instruction with the learners.
As a teacher, is physical education necessary in the school curriculum in this new normal?
Yes, physical health is absolutely necessary during this pandemic that we are facing.
As part of the curriculum, is there any changes with regards to physical activities?
Yes, there is. The curriculum focuses on what essential competences.
What are the adjustments you have done to teach physical education in this new normal?
Means of instruction is limited. The student does not have access on the internet. Short modular medium is utilized. There are some concepts that the students are having a hard time understanding.
What techniques or teaching styles have you applied to your physical education students in this new normal setting?
I employ grouping system as a teaching style. This is useful especially for the student living in the same barangay. That way they can help one another on the tasks that they are given.
How are physical activities delivered to the learners in this time?
Modules are given to the student and there are images that the student can follow. And they can also watch on YouTube if they have the means.
Are there times that you wish to meet your students to actually teach them a specific physical activity?
Yes, to ensure that they can performing the physical activity the proper way.
Do you give your students an assignment that involves physical activities that they need to perform in their respective homes?
Yes, physical exercise that they can perform inside their respective households.
How do you monitor the physical improvements of the students during this new normal?
Through a group chat, I have created a group chat for the student in PE to monitor their progress.
How does this new normal apply in terms of physical activities where we are going to apply social distancing?
We have to follow the health protocols given by the IATF, like observing 1 meter distancing from the other people.
As a teacher, how will you teach your students the value of sportsmanship?
I teach that whenever they compete, they have to give everything that they have, especially for them to fun and be satisfied with their performance and be learned to accept result regardless whether it is on their favor or not.
How will you handle students with unfavorable attitudes during physical activities?
I have to talk to the student one-on-one to find out the reason for such behavior.
How will you handle individuals' differences in terms of sports?
I let them have their own progress and avoid comparing from one another.
Some students are sporty and some are not. What will you do to those students who are not sporty, knowing that sports is one of the lessons taught in physical education subject?
We can force anyone to perform if they are not capable. I give another related activities to those that cannot perform for them to have a grade.
With regards to physical activities, is there an exception for those students who have health-related problems?
Yes, I don't want to any injury or medical emergency to happen to any of my students.
What do you do in order for the students to learn faster?
I let them discover it by themselves, and I'm going to assess them and correct if necessary.
For you, what are the benefits of incorporating physical activities into one's lifestyle?
As the saying goes, health is wealth. Nothing is much more valuable than having a healthy body.
I think that's all, sir. Thank you and keep safe. We already heard Mr. Mike's philosophical beliefs on the physical activities in the new normal. To sum it up, I conclude that it is still important to have physical activities during this time of pandemic, and having a physical education subject in school plays a vital role in maintaining our physical well-being. I will end this episode by saying, love yourself because no one will do it for you, and always prioritize your health, because health is wealth. Thanks for listening and God bless.